We've noticed you haven't posted any content on your YouTube channel for several months and fallen below eligibility. Unless you meet the eligibility threshold in the next 30 days, we will disable monetization. So it's my own fault, but I have been made painfully aware that I am not doing enough. I've not been doing anything, let's be honest. Why is that? Why is that? The reason is, I've had one of the best problems you can have as a freelance creator. I've been busy. It's been great. I've been working on so much stuff that I've just not had the time. I've also got this side project. It's called It's Randomness. It's another YouTube channel. It's a whole other thing. It's me doing running, and my marathon training recently just has taken up every little bit of free extra time that I've had. So if I'm not shooting, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm running, I'm training, that kind of thing. So I just haven't had the time to do this. Stop looking at yourself. But this is what started my career in video, playing about with, oh no, that's too far back, you know, a shitty little camera and recording myself in here in this room when it was my workshop. Now it's a bedroom. That process kick-started this whole thing, this whole career that I have now, the thing that's keeping me busy. And I don't want to let this go. And I feel like if I let it slip anymore, if the monetization slips away, not that I get any money from it. Obviously, if they're taking it off you, it's because you're not earning any money through it. I feel like if that goes, then I'll just be like, that was a thing from the past. Not gonna do that. Not even gonna think about it anymore. And it's just the whole sort of concept of it is gonna disappear for me. And I don't want that to happen. I really don't, because I do enjoy making weird little videos for the internet. I think the other problem, alongside being busy, I think you can be busy, and if you've got something that you really need to get out there, I think you can still fit it in. You'll take the loss of sleep, you'll take the loss of time with like family and friends and things like that, but you'll get it done. But I've not really had that like massive drive, that itch inside my brain that's like, you need to get this idea out, because I'm creatively fulfilled in my work. But there's still some things in there that are itching to get out. So I'm gonna try and get them out. I think the other thing is, as I've got better at what I do, as I've got better at making videos for other people, I look at the kind of stuff that I would put out on here in the past and I kind of go, that's a bit ropey. I'd want to spend another day on that, 2 days on that. I want to spend another week on that YouTube video. And in the end, you don't put something out there. And so you end up with these half-finished projects. I've got so many of them. I'm wondering, I've got 30 days to make YouTube want me again. I'm wondering how many videos I can put out in the next 30 days, get that attention back on me. God, I hate attention on me, but you know what I mean? Get those views back, get the engagement, whatever it is that YouTube needs for me to stay eligible for monetization, even though I don't get any money from it. I've probably had about £25 in the last 2 years. I think if I can push through, if I can do this, if I can get videos out consistently, they're gonna be small, they're gonna be bitty, but maybe that'll relight that fire under me. There's so many things actually, now I think about it, that I've started and I've not finished. I really, really enjoy the stuff that people like, what's his name, Gax or something like that. The stuff he's doing. I just discovered this girl recently who's doing like 3D printed stuff, and just incredible stuff. The video was incredible. I don't know. And then also there's like a flip side of this. I think this is a thing as well. I get dragged from pillar to post because I'm like, well, that's interesting to me. And so is this thing that's so different that it doesn't make, like the people who are watching the first video, they'll watch that and they'll go, what the fuck is this guy on about? I don't care about, I don't know, like if the first video is about, stuff like David Moorfield does, I have the footage, I have documented all these jobs that I've done, the stuff that Scott Peters does, like maybe if I'm making that sort of stuff, but then I'm like, oh, but what about the weird esoteric, like 3D printing, but also tell this weird story along the way. Those two things, like if you're watching one of those and expecting that, And then I come out with this other stuff that's over here. Like, but does that matter? Does that really matter? If I'm just doing this for me, it doesn't matter about the money, it doesn't matter about the views really. I mean, it does. I'm setting myself a challenge. I want YouTube to acknowledge me again. Well, they've acknowledged me already. They've acknowledged that I'm shit. In that vein, I am gonna slap down a promise that I'm gonna make as many videos as I can in the next 30 days. I'm gonna round up some old projects, some things that I've started and not finished. I've got some interviews that I filmed ages ago that are actually quite good and nearly finished, but they're just, you know, they needed a bit more polish. They need another day's work on it. I'm gonna get them done and out as fast as I can. And let's see if YouTube will acknowledge me again. So this is project 1. Well, this is the whole project, but this is video 1. Tell you what though, while I've got you here, I just got this a couple of weeks ago. I've gone full in on DaVinci Resolve. I've been farting about between DaVinci and between Final Cut. I'm so much faster at editing in Final Cut. It is unbelievable. But with the little fidget spinner, the little jog wheel, with this little thing, I'm as fast in DaVinci now. I'm as fast, I think. So hopefully I can use that to my advantage, hopefully.